The mystery surrounding the dogs that leap from Overtoun Bridge has puzzled locals, scientists, and storytellers for decades. This graceful stone bridge stands in the quiet village of Milton, Scotland, carrying a peaceful footpath toward the old Overtoun House. At first glance, nothing about it suggests danger. The surrounding trees sway gently, the river flows far below, and the air often carries a stillness that feels almost frozen in time. Yet this place has gained a haunting reputation. For reasons no one has been able to explain with full certainty, dogs have jumped from the bridge in patterns that seem too frequent and too strange to dismiss as accidents. Let's dive into the story. Reports of dogs leaping from the bridge stretch back to the 1950s. Many of the animals that jumped were familiar family pets that had shown no signs of distress or fear before reaching the structure. They would walk across the old stones, reach a particular section of the bridge, and suddenly dash forward as if driven by an invisible force. Some survived the fall into the rocky gorge. Others did not. The shocking nature of these events led people to call Overtoun Bridge one of the most mysterious places in Scotland. The behavior of the dogs became even more curious when the same patterns appeared over and over again. The animals that leaped were usually long-nosed breeds known for sharp senses. They tended to jump from the same side of the bridge, usually between the same two parapets. Some even survived the fall only to run back up and attempt to jump again. These details pushed the story beyond normal accidents and into something far stranger. Locals often describe Overtoun as a place with a heavy atmosphere. The land around the bridge has a history that stretches deep into Celtic belief. Old stories claim that Overtoun is a thin place where the barrier between this world and the next is fragile. To some villagers, this belief offers a possible explanation. They say animals are more sensitive to energies that humans cannot detect. A dog may see or sense something on the bridge that pulls it forward. This idea has fueled countless tales and given Overtoun Bridge an almost supernatural identity. Scientists and animal behavior experts have studied the site to search for a more grounded explanation. One theory points to smell. Beneath the bridge and along the gorge live small mammals, especially mink. Their strong scent is invisible to humans but powerful to dogs. A dog with a sharp nose might catch this scent and leap before understanding the danger. However, this theory cannot fully explain why the jumps happen only in one area of the bridge or why the dogs show similar behavior even when no animals are present below. Another idea connects to the shape of the bridge itself. The stone walls are high, blocking the view of the drop. To a dog, the landscape ahead may look like level ground. By the time the animal realizes the truth, it is already in mid-air. Even so, this explanation falls short because not every dog that crosses the bridge behaves this way. Only certain dogs react, and they react in a dramatic and sudden manner. Some researchers suggest that a combination of scent, sound, and visual illusion could create a perfect storm that confuses an animal very quickly. The wind patterns around the gorge are unpredictable. The stone structure traps and echoes sound. The drop below is hidden by the parapet. These elements may work together in a way that overwhelms a dog's senses in a split second. But even these blended theories leave gaps that keep the mystery alive. For families who lost their pets at the bridge, no scientific explanation can completely ease the pain. Many have described the moment their dog leaped as shocking and impossible to stop. Some say their pet had never behaved in such a way before. Others say everything happened within one heartbeat. These emotional accounts are part of what gives Overtoun Bridge its dark legend. It is a place where something feels off, where curiosity turns into tragedy without warning. Over the years, the legend has grown, attracting paranormal investigators, travelers, filmmakers, and curious visitors. People come to walk across the ancient stones and feel the atmosphere for themselves. Some report a strange pressure in the air. Others feel nothing unusual at all. but nearly everyone agrees that the history of unexplained events gives the bridge a haunting presence. Today, signs around the area warn dog owners to keep their pets on a leash while crossing. Many locals continue to avoid bringing animals near the bridge at all. Even with the warnings in place, the story of Overtoun still draws attention from around the world. It has become a symbol of unexplained natural behavior, a place where science and folklore stand side by side without a clear answer. The mystery of the dogs that jump from Overtoun Bridge remains unsolved. No single explanation fits every detail. Instead, it sits somewhere between natural instinct and the strange pull of the unknown. The bridge stands quiet, surrounded by trees and silence, yet the stories that surround it continue to echo through time. It reminds us that even in a world built on logic and knowledge, there are still places where we cannot fully understand what happens or why it happens. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.